Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at our favorite meme stock, AMC, and I also look at APE as well, and we briefly cover the SPY macro as well. I let you guys know what I'm looking at on AMC for the next couple of days on the micro time frame, and then of course we look at the macro, looking at the bigger picture, getting the bigger outlook, keeping our mindset in check. So guys, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on.
What's up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to look at the SPY, and of course, we're going to look at AMC. We're going to quickly look at APE as well. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we got going on. So guys, you already know how I feel on the macro with SPY. I do think we are in the complacency stage as we do have this bear flag forming, this massive bear flag. As you guys can see, that sideways upwards chop of consolidation calls for more downside, as you guys can see right here and right here, examples of bear flags, and that's exactly what is happening here. We also have the psychology of the market, which I believe technical analysis, psychology, and fundamentals are the most important things that you can do and learn as a trader and investor, especially psychology, because people are all the same. We are all people investing in the market, and we all can succumb to the same flaws of psychology. So if you understand the psychology and do the opposite of the herd, you can win and beat this game. So as you guys can see, if you were to overlay this chart over the S&P 500 or SPY chart, it almost looks exactly the same. You have a massive rally to the upside, then you have a slight dump, then you have that bear flag sideways consolidation chop, complacency stage, which I think we're in right now. Then you have a big downside drop, even more downside than the first original drop. Now, if we go ahead and look at the charts, it looks exactly like that. A massive run up to the upside. Then you can see this big drop, that sideways chop, and now we are going to have a lower low. And I do think we're going to retest these highs or lows of 328 and 278 here in the future when this bear flag breaks to the downside. If we see the SPY break below 370 and break this support right here, especially this overall downtrend that you guys can see that we broke above. If you see us break below that and the bottom fall out of SPY, it is going to absolutely dump. I know it seems like it is very, very bullish, but this is, I'm telling you guys, we are going to see more downside here in the future for SPY, and you will see this come to fruition. I know it seems like it could go bullish, but it's not. This is exactly how they reel you in, get some liquidity, and then dump it back down. As you guys can see with that chart, it is telling you guys we have more downside. We just need to cool off before the next rally. That's exactly what everyone is thinking, but no, we have more downside. So that's what I'm looking at for the macro for the SPY. Again, you can hedge against this with things like SQQQ and Bitcoin, in my personal opinion, AMC as well. Let's go ahead and look at APE and then look at AMC. So guys, APE overall macro, it looks like we are in a overall uptrend. As you guys can see, we're in a massive uptrend. This has been a several week uptrend. Yes, it is not at a very high angle, but it is a uptrend nonetheless. Now, we are seeing if APE can break above this crucial level of 175. If APE can break above 175, you will see a nice push to the upside for APE. It's forming this double pattern type scenario right here, or this double bottom right here type scenario. So we should see APE starting to curl to the upside and start to reach these higher highs of $2, $2.50, $3. Now, when it comes to APE, when AMC starts to take off and start to lift off, because we are in an uptrend, and I do believe AMC will start to trend up, you guys will see APE start to chase after it. Now, of course, if the conversion or reverse split comes, this is all null and void. I'm talking about if none of that happens. I do believe APE will run with AMC. If APE can break above this high of $3.36, I'm looking for the next price target of $5 and $10. Now, if APE can break above $10, you could see crazy action for APE, because we have not seen APE trade in these levels before, so it could go wild if it gets above $10, and that I believe that is absolutely possible, especially when AMC starts reaching higher price valuations. Now, I do not have a time frame for this. Again, that is when AMC starts to run, but it seems like APE is starting to trend up, slowly trying to get closer to AMC. I do think AMC is going to get a bounce here soon, and we'll talk about that here shortly, but AMC I do think unfortunately has a little bit more downside, but we will talk about that in a second. So as you guys can see, if we do break above this crucial support and resistance at 175, I do think we'll have a nice push to upside. I'm looking for a buy signal on the daily time frame on the super trend, waiting for this to flip bullish. We do have that buy signal on the 4-hour time frame, so we're waiting for that to transfer to the super trend. And again, I do think this uptrend is going to continue. We do not have a sell signal as of yet. And also, if we go ahead and pop on the alligator, you guys can see that the bands are extremely spread apart. They are actually spreading more and more apart. So APE is looking like it's setting up for a nice push to the upside, maybe even a almost parabolic push to the move to the upside. Yes, I know, I love that word, parabolic. So this is what I'm looking at for APE. I do think this upside is going to continue. I think APE is going to continue in this uptrend. We have to watch the RSI here on the 4-hour time frame. It's starting to get towards the overbought levels, so we do have to watch that. APE is probably going to have some pullback around this 175 level. That's probably when we will reach the RSI being overbought. So we are looking for some resistance here. So it might the uptrend might have some resistance here, but again, if we can break above that, you could see APE go absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and look at AMC stock and see what we're looking at for tomorrow. So guys, we did not get the bounce that we were looking for. Unfortunately, I did not think we would, because the alligator right now, it's a very good indicator, guys. This is a momentum indicator, very good. Bullish sign is the green, bearish sign is the blue. When there's the momentum when the move has a lot of momentum, the bands have a lot of width in between them. And as you guys can see, these bands have a lot of width in between them right now, and we are underneath them, which is another bearish sign as well. So I do think AMC is going to see more downside, as we do have this MACD showing that as well. Not able to get that bullish cross as of yet, not able to get the bullish cross on the 2-hour either, but we are working on it, so we could start to level out and get that bounce, but I think we're going to have to come back down and retest $5.15. Now, me personally, I do not think AMC is going back under $5. That is my personal opinion. I do not see AMC at this point in time going back under $5. If I do, I will announce that, but at this point in time, I do not see it. As you guys can see, RSI is getting almost to the oversold level. We still have a little bit more downside to go. So again, that 516 range is a really good place to look for a bounce. RSI should be getting oversold once we get down to that level. We should start beginning that bullish cross here on the 2-hour and the 4-hour time frame once we get to that level, and we should see the alligator start to tighten up, and the bands or tighten up and start to see some bullish momentum come into the stock. As you guys can see down here on the bottom of the screen as well, the momentum indicator is showing a extreme downtrend in momentum, showing momentum is being stumped. Again, we do know that it is because of those short shares available. Adam Aaron says there is no manipulation. You got YouTubers saying that. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into it, but it's crazy, but you already know. But Adam Aaron says there's no manipulation, but we see it and watch it every single day. They are able to get millions of shares available to short at crazy valuations on the cost to borrow, which makes absolutely no sense. And speaking of cost to borrow is at 136%, seeing a slight drop, but it's still extremely high. Anything over 100% is absolutely ridiculous. Even 100% itself is ridiculous, and AMC's cost to borrow is extremely elevated, still putting pressure on the shorts. FTDs racking up ridiculously. Guys, you already know the FTDs are nuts for this stock. This should be illegal in itself. It is incredible how many FTDs we have. 18 million FTDs. And I don't know if you guys seen the court documents as well for BBBY when they switched to OTC market, but it showed that the float was sold over and over and over and over again. And I'm sure that if we get a share count for AMC, it will show that the float is massively oversold. I'm just worried about synthetics, like straight synthetics, like like just FTDs that never even got transferred. Like, what if you have some shares that just don't even exist? Like, that would be an absolute crime. Like, you have shares in your account, but when it comes time to actually count them shares, like they're just not there. You never got delivered, and you got just a complete synthetic IOU and just never got settled. Like, that would be crazy, right? But let's go ahead and keep going, guys. Sorry about the rant. Short interest is at 25.95%. And again, shares available to borrow is at 450. I do think we are going to see a little bit more downside, in my personal opinion, for AMC, as we did not get that double bottom that I was looking for, and we are starting to form that falling wedge that I talked about in my previous videos. So let's go ahead and see what else I'm looking at for these charts. Now, tomorrow, I'm looking forward to make sure that we get that 515 bounce. I want to see it start to level out, start to flatten out. So we'll probably consolidate around this 550 level, 545 level, consolidate around that pre-market, maybe see a pre-market dump. We will have to see pre-market, and I will drop my updates in the morning on my shorts feed for the pre-market predictions and updates, seeing where we're at and seeing if anything changes. But we'll probably have a dump down to the downside, maybe 530. And I'm looking for us to get a possible bounce tomorrow. But tomorrow, unfortunately, guys, I got to keep it real 100 with you, might be a big red day for AMC. But guys, do not get discouraged. This is not financial advice. I'm holding my shares. The macro looks good. Personally, in my personal opinion, I think we are going to start a uptrend. And if you look, when in doubt, zoom out. If you look, we have been in a overall uptrend. AMC has been trending up ever since this bottom of $3, and I believe that is going to continue trending up as we are in this falling wedge, which is a bullish continuation pattern to the upside. And that's what we are in as well on the macro. We broke out of that, and the next time AMC gets above that $6 range, we are going to absolutely take off to that golden zone, $8 to $12, and we are not going to stop because we no longer have this 2-year sloping resistance over our head. And as you guys can see, every time we would rally, we would hit our head on that, and it would stop us even to this latest rally to the last high. As you guys can see, every single time it stopped us, but that resistance is no longer there. It is broken, and again, the macro is looking beautiful, about to get a monthly bullish cross, putting us in a overall uptrend. On the weekly time frame, we have green weekly MACD, and as you guys know, the Bollinger Band's constricting us, telling us volatility is coming for the stock. Absolute insanity. And last time we had these things line up, we've seen massive price action to the upside. So I do think history is repeating itself. I do think AMC is going to see more price action to the upside. People seem to think that they have complete control. If they did, how did it squeeze 2 other times? They do not have complete control, and I do believe this thing has overall a big, massive macro cycle, and we are going to see more movements to the upside, as you guys can see here. And if you guys haven't seen my other videos, these are the 2020 run-up and the 2022 run-up. So I'll go ahead and go to the daily time frame. But this is the 2020 run-up, and this is the 2021 run-up. As you guys can see, you have a 3-peak crown top, then a drop to a new low, then this falling wedge consolidation, then a push to the upside, a little bit more consolidation, and a push to the upside. And this is what we are tracking right now. We are tracking this price action right now. It is just on a slower time frame, but I'm going to show you guys what I mean. And now here we have that 3-peak crown top. Then you guys have that drop to that new low. Then you have that sideways falling wedge consolidation, that push to the upside, then a sideways consolidation, and another massive push to the upside. Now let's look how eerily similar the price action is right now for AMC stocks. So let's go ahead and go to the 4-hour time frame and look at the current price action for AMC. So as you guys can see, we have that 3-crown peak, 1, 2, 3-crown peak, drop to a new low. This is your new low. Then you have that falling wedge consolidation right here. That's this right here. Then you have that push to the upside. Then we're consolidating, and I think we are going to continue pushing to the upside, consolidating, pushing to the upside. Again, the algo is tracking. It is just taking longer, in my personal opinion. So guys, this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the smaller time frames. On the larger time frames, again, tomorrow might be a big red day, but please do not get discouraged. Again, we're seeing the bands tighten up, so we could see a big drop for AMC, giving us that last little bit of shakeout, getting us to the RSI, to the oversold territory, and then allowing us to work up a little bit more bullish momentum to get the bullish cross on the higher time frames, on the 4-hour time frame, and the 2-hour time frame. So guys, if you are watching this, look for the bullish cross on the 2-hour time frame, look for the bullish cross on the 4-hour time frame. Also, look for buy and sell signals on the 2-hour time frame and the 4-hour time frame. If you see any buy signals or sell signals on these time frames, that could be a good sign of a reversal, even on the hourly time frame. But as you guys can see, we have sell signals still, no buy signals, telling us this downtrend is very likely to continue. This falling wedge is very likely to form, but that is a bullish continuation pattern to the upside. So I do think this red line here is what's going to play out, and we will drop a little bit lower, 515, 516 retest, and then push to the upside from there. So this is what I'm looking at for the rest of the week for AMC and the next couple of days. I will keep dropping videos, keeping you guys informed. Of course, as always, guys, the macro looks great. When in doubt, zoom out. Just hold your shares. In my personal opinion, not financial advice, I do think we are coming to an end, and we are going to see a new uptrend for AMC as we are breaking out of this falling wedge, a bullish continuation pattern, telling us that we are going to see a continuation to the upside. And again, I say this all the time, guys. Take your high to your low to get your breakout target for your falling wedge, put it to your breakout point, and as you guys can see, it takes us to at all-time highs, and I do think we will be going that high and higher, as crazy as that sounds, in the future for AMC. But this is everything I have for you guys. Hopefully you found the video informative. If you like, go ahead and check out my community in the Discord. We talk about stocks, cryptos, trades all day long, so if you find it interesting, go ahead and join us. You are welcome there. We talk about AMC all day. And guys, as always, have fun. Stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, guys, that was the video. And as always, I truly appreciate each and every one of you that watches to the end of the videos, drops comments, and shows love. Guys, it really does mean the world to me. You guys are awesome. And as always, guys, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. We talk about stocks, cryptos, trades all day long. So go ahead and come join the community. It's absolutely free. Link down in the comment section description below. And guys, as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.